Roblox is the land of opportunity for game devs. Like seriously, anyone with a half-decent game can make thousands of dollars. No, seriously, a game about growing a garden has millions of players. And this one's literally about stealing a brain rot. Are you kidding me? Which is exactly why my broke is making a Roblox game. So for the game, I was thinking of like a classic clicker game, but with a twist, which I'll explain later. Anyways, let's hop into Roblox Studio. Alright, baseplate, spawn, looks professional already. I've played a lot of Roblox in my life, but I've never actually made a real Roblox game before, so I'm just going to mess around a bit and show you what I come up with. After some code and tomfoolery, I made this block that pops up a UI when you touch it. Is it useful? Probably not, but am I learning? Yeah. Then I added a little spice. Now it actually looks decent. There's even a button. All the big games have UI menus for shops and upgrades, so I think I should make one of those too. Right here I was just applying the skills I learned for making that previous UI to these ones, and Roblox has a really easy to use UI making system, so I was just playing around and seeing what I could come up with. I was really liking this simple cartoony style, so I decided to go with that for most of the UI. It even scales with the screen size. Fancy stuff, I know. Okay, they look good, but they do absolutely nothing. Time to make the game actually functional. Alright, now when I click, the number goes up. Look at that, actual progress. I also added a feature that detects when people click too fast. Stop players from just using auto clickers. Next up, the shop. I added icons for each upgrade. One adds +1 click per click, and another multiplies your clicks by 2. The only problem is the prices. Right now, the +1 upgrade doubles every time, and the multiplier squares. So after like 2 purchases, it costs more than a gram of antimatter, which costs a lot. We'll fix that later though. Time to make this map actually look good. I didn't really have a plan, so I just started building. I started with just making this spawn platform, and then kind of just building off of that. I use this plugin called Archimedes, which makes making pathways really easy. Right here with the pathway, I was kind of thinking of like a park idea, so players could walk around the park and click, but you'll see how this changes later in the video. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Much better. I swear everything in this game refuses to stay anchored. I built the borders using mountain pieces and the Archimedes plugin. And even for the borders, I was trying to keep that simple cartoony look, which is why they're so simplistic. But Archimedes keeps leaving these big gaps, so I used one of the most ancient pro gamer dev techniques, stretching the blocks until they fit. Then I add some rocks and other details just to add some more scenery. And we're unanchored again. Why is unanchored even the default? Perfect. This is about the size I want for the map. Every good Roblox game has something unique, and since it's almost Halloween, I decided to add a spooky twist. I made these dark caves around the map. During the day, they just sit there, but at night, monsters come out and invade the map, and players will have to survive the night, which makes the game a lot more fun than just clicking a button. Before we go further, let's talk about the toolbox, a magical place filled with free, community-made models. Beautiful creations like this one, this, Whoever this thing is. Me when your mom. Anyways, I found some nice Halloween townhouses. Perfect for players to hide in during invasions. And it's unanchored again. I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose. There we go. That actually looks really good. I had another house to make it feel more like a town. And even tried a log cabin, but it didn't really match the vibe, so I deleted it. I also made 2 tree variants to decorate the map and add a bit more nature. And at this point, I really liked the idea of having a log cabin still, so I made my own. You might be asking, why is there a hole in the floor of the cabin? You'll find out in just a second. When I tried putting the roof on, it only snapped at weird angles, so I basically had to rebuild the whole entire top of the house just to make it fit. Could there have been an easier way? Probably. Okay, so inside the cabin is a hidden underground dungeon. A little reference to my dungeon crawler with no game engine video. Wait, what's going on up there?
This is the police! We have you surrounded!
I'm not going back. Well, that was sad. Almost as sad as the fact that only 0.6% of you guys are subscribed. Come on, man. Anyways, I decided that the middle of the map looked kind of empty, so I add this pathway through the middle and a leaderboard to add a bit of competitiveness to the game. As you can see, the leaderboard works well, displaying the top 10 players with the most clicks. Anyways, I added a timer at the top of the screen for when night comes, and now every time you click, it shows a little +1 animation. Small detail, but it adds a lot. When night falls, it gets dark, obviously, and zombies spawn from the caves, hunting players until sunrise. Lasts about 30 seconds. Like being knighted by David Baszucki himself, I've officially ascended to true Roblox developer status. Time to sell overpriced stuff to children, which I'm working on right now. I made a new menu with 3 options. Buy clicks, buy a rocket launcher, or spawn a zombie invasion. Each one has its own icon and works perfectly in game. The menu can be opened or closed with the menu button. Also, I forgot to mention I added a rebirth button. It resets you but increases your click multiplier and adds to your rebirth count. So yeah, 1 million clicks, rocket launchers, and spawning zombie waves. Players can use the rocket launcher to defend themselves, or become the monster. Is it irresponsible to sell weapons behind a paywall? Should be fine. Also added some pumpkins around the map for decoration, cause Halloween. If you want to play the game for yourself, links in the description. And now for a quick channel update. At the request of you guys in the last video, I finally made a Discord server for the channel. A place the community can talk about coding, game dev, YouTube, and share ideas or feedback for future videos. Don't worry, I'm not becoming a Roblox YouTuber, this was just for fun. Anyways, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.